Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, helping architects and built environment professionals to reach net zero. Please subscribe to my channel, it's free to do so and you can unsubscribe at any time. So why does an architect or built environment professional need to be aware of, working towards sustainability and creating and implementing a sustainable action plan? Well, currently, we are party to the EU Withdrawal Act, which means we're still subject to adhering to EU legislation. However, in the autumn of this year, 2021, with royal consent, the Environment Bill will become the Environment Act, and this will be policed by the Office for Environmental Protection via legally binding compliance. And one aspect of the Environment Bill, which relates to the built environment, is that of use of materials, energy, circular economy, and the building of resilient homes and how to design these with regard to heating and cooling, etc. And the first step is the banning of gas boilers in 2025. So one way to meet this myriad of challenges is to ensure everyone within your organisation is on board, and sustainability is at the heart of every decision-making process throughout the organisation. And a great way to do this is by creating a sustainability plan or roadmap. Firstly, look at what your main impacts are. Maybe ask staff for their greatest concerns and their best ideas. And this can be achieved through an opinion box in staff rooms, or asking department managers to interview their employees for suggestions. Using these processes, you will make staff feel more involved in the changes that need to be made, and you'll find that many of the best ideas can come from people who do their particular tasks on a daily basis. It's also important to look at your current spend, procedures and consumption so that there is a benchmark of data to allow everyone to know where they're starting from. A sustainability action plan details the work that different members in your organisation will need to take in order to achieve the goals that were established in your sustainability policy. The best plans delve into specific tasks and have actions that are SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-related. So to make an action specific, for example, you would say remove individual landfill bins and at everyone's desks and replace them with recycling bins. Ensure that the results of the action are measurable. So this very simple example means you can have a quick walk around and determine if all the rubbish bins have been replaced. Agree with the person that the action has been assigned to a timescale that's achievable, and consider if there will be any delays that you need to bear in mind. Will you have to buy new bins? How long will they take to be delivered? Will you need to let staff know why you're making this change in advance, and how much notice might they need? Refer back to your sustainability policy. Does this action help you reduce one of your main environmental impacts? In this case, the action is definitely relevant to reducing waste tonnage. And set a completion date so the action is time related and doesn't drag on longer than initially agreed. Your programme will be most successful if each action is clearly assigned to a person or working group who has responsibility for its completion within the time frame and budget. The best way to achieve accountability is to involve the relevant party in agreeing the time frame and the budget of the action to begin with. If they've been part of the initial decision making, it's much harder for them to shirk their responsibility at a later stage. And if your action plan is too broad, such as reduce waste tonnage, you need to take a step back and consider what smaller actions are required to help you achieve your outcome. And as you draw up each action, consider how you'll measure the impact that it has and how will you judge whether it's been a success. When can you mark it as complete? What metrics will you use to track the progress toward completion at each step? And really importantly, what reward will there be for when all the actions are completed individually, and then a huge reward for when they're completed totally. It is an ongoing process. You'll never perhaps finish your sustainability plan. It's a living document, but it's really important to put those reward steps in. If you want a beginner's how-to guide on sustainable action planning, then please visit my website www.so-ren.co.uk, and in the contact section there's a form you can complete and request a free how-to guide on how to create a sustainable action plan. Thank you.